Maybe. Good evening, Flosstube. Tonight, we, the Stitching Duo, are coming to you from Bay City, Michigan, where I moved back to, where I grew up. And Michael is in,
I'm in Martinsville, Indiana. We call it Martin Tucky.
yeah. So
Um,
we're back.
I'm about 30
Mm-hmm.
miles south of Indy.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
I've been here since 2015.
Yes. And yep. So he's lived in Indiana longer than that, but yes. So we are coming back to you. We did a live I think it's been a month ago, almost a month ago now. 3 weeks ago we did a live while we were at the Grand Stitchery Retreat, which was amazing. We're gonna talk about that a little bit, but we just wanted to welcome
Well,
everybody.
it was half
Um,
amazing.
well, yeah, we'll explain all that in a minute. And so it was wonderful, but through that we got a few new subscribers. So thank you so much for anybody that joined us. Super excited about that. We did a live
Made
while
a
we were
couple
there. We
stitchy
were both in the
friends.
same place. Yep. And in our room, we did a live one night just as a quick, hey, this was our first day, blah, blah, blah. So that was really fun. So obviously now we're separated again and probably be that way for a while. Not sure when we'll be in the same room again. So super excited. We had a great time, Michael, kind of, because I'll tell you all about that in a minute. So first, just wanted to roll in again to say thank you for the subscribers, for the viewers that coming back. We really appreciate all of you. Michael and I just do this for something that him and I can do together and have some fun, and we're really enjoying it. So the first thing I want to dig into, we have lots and lots to show you because it's been a while. So I got charged from Galleria last month. I got a nice snack stack right here from Stitching in the Wild because I can't resist Ronnie's bags. And then I got some fabric of the month and a couple of projects I've been working on. If y'all been following for a couple months now, I'm working on a model stitch. Can't show you that. That'll be out at market next year, and then I'll be happy to tell you all about it. That'll be wonderful. But I'm working on that. And so let's dig in because I want to talk about Stitching in the Retreat. So what happened that week was the 11th to the 14th. Yes, 11th to the 14th. And so my husband and I came to Indiana for a couple extra days. And then Michael and I left on that Wednesday. We drove down to Alabama and got there, I don't know, probably
9 hours.
mid-afternoon. Yes,
Nine
it
hours.
was a drive. So we got there and it was a good drive. We didn't really run into any problems, so we went down. So we
Get rained
got our
on.
stuff upstairs, did that whole thing. And then but Michael had a cold, he was a little miserable. The cold, allergies, all that stuff, that you get this time of year. So we get there and the retreat is the next morning. So if I forget anything, Michael, let me know. So we get up, we get downstairs, we have breakfast. The breakfast was amazing there, by the way. The restaurant was really nice too. So so Wednesday night, the gals that I went with last year were there and we all had dinner together downstairs. So that was fun. And then so Thursday we went to the retreat. It was wonderful, between the raffles that they had, the silent auction raised a really good amount of money, along with We Can Be, which you've already seen on their Facebook page. They let everybody know where all of the money went. So that was three wonderful charities. And then Thursday night we got to walk through the annex. Wonderful. Best part ever. And you have to take a mental note of like what is around so that you can go get what you want. So that was fun. And the exclusives were amazing, which Ronnie and Gary have already shared. I'm not going to go through all those, although some of them are my stack.
Some of them
So
are my stack too.
they did those, and Michael got a few too. Um, So we did that, and Fabrics by Stephanie was there, some of her fabric. She's super sweet. If anybody has not met her yet, or maybe meet her at a future retreat, she's super, super sweet. You can also give her orders, and everything.
Hi, Stephanie.
So that was great. And then one of the things that I absolutely want, I was so excited that Fox and Rabbit was there, Karen and Bren. Oh my gosh, it was so nice to meet them. Super laid back. We had such a fun time. Michael and Bren talked quite a while after Michael got medicine in him, which I'll tell you about in
Um,
a minute.
yeah, I think we talked
So
for about
they
an
had a
hour and a
great
half
time.
straight.
Yeah. Yeah, so they had a great time. So it was wonderful. Just great. They signed one of my patterns for me. They had an exclusive there that I picked up. Um, just a super sweet couple. And along with a lot of the other stitchers that were there, a lot I'd seen before, and my table mates from last year, we all kind of sat together and some sat scattered. But what I really love about Garan is it was, 125 at there were a few cancellations, but so I think we had, probably about 120 there. If weekend one, we were at weekend one and had an amazing time. So it was fun to be able just to talk, walk around, talk to everybody and talk to Gary and Ronnie and everything. So we had a great time. So our small snafu in our little trip was Michael got sick. So he proceeded to
Oh
get
no.
worse while
No, no, no,
we were
no. You
there.
gotta tell
So,
it correctly, Mom.
okay.
The level of sickness I had started way before the trip.
Yeah. So he started getting sick before the trip. Thought we just had a cold, allergies, had over-the-counter medicine, whatever. He'll be fine. Well, it got a little worse, and it got a little worse on
Thursday night was the
Friday.
worst.
Thursday night was really bad. And there was a nurse, Grace, at our table from last year, and I know Grace.
Bless her
So we were
soul.
trying to give him, yeah, so she was really trying to help with just some things. Nothing was working. Probably really needed medical attention. So I got him.
Which
We
I
went to
tried
the
telling
urgent
her.
care. Yeah. So we went to the urgent care on Friday, which was kind of weird. I'd never been to an urgent care that you didn't have a check-in person. It was just this little screen. Well, that didn't work, so we left. So we went to the hospital, which was like 10 minutes from the hotel. And it ended up working out great because the hospital had an ER on one side and fast track on the other. So it's like an urgent care in the ER. Okay. So we did that. So we got Michael in there. He got 2 shots in his butt, and then we were off. So we were only
One in
in
each
there.
booty cheek.
So I think between getting him seen, getting to the pharmacy, we were gone 2.5 hours maybe. And he was already feeling better. Like the shots they gave him worked
By the
immediately,
time we
the
got back to the
antibiotics and
retreat.
everything. So yeah, so by the time, well, because the other dilemma was where I parked outside of the ER, I couldn't get out of my parking spot
I had to
because
do
there
it.
was a guy who parked behind us. And so I'm like, oh my God, get out of here. So my son saved the day, okay? And he was already feeling better by then. That was like 30, 40 minutes later because we had to wait around to make sure he didn't have like a reaction to anything. So he was already feeling better. So we went to the pharmacy, got his, no, we didn't get your medicine. You got that the next
I
day.
got
So
I
then
went to
we
the
went back
pharmacy
to
the
the
next
hotel.
day.
Yeah. So the medicine he got would last for 24 hours. We said, great. So we get back to the hotel and we're down into the room and you can tell he's better because he's talk, 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 talk. He's like my husband. Talk, 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 talk. I was like, great, you're all better. This is wonderful. So his first day and a half, not so good, but he came down for a while and then he'd go upstairs and rest. And he'd come down for a while and he'd go upstairs and rest. So anyway, that's enough of that. You don't want to hear any more about that. So then
But
he did good.
you didn't tell the good part.
What was the good part?
As we were walking back in from going to the ER, my number was called on the raffle.
Oh, that's right. He had won a raffle. So they had the silent auction. Okay. So while that was happening, the gals at the table were watching all of our tickets. because we were gone. We were gone, or one of the raffles, yeah, was I forget each night now. It's kind of a blur, but yeah. So Michael won the blanket, which was for the Wounded Warrior Project, which was perfect because of his dad being in the Navy and everything. So that was just an actual perfect winning he could have got. Me, I won nothing, which is nothing new.
Yeah. So like,
So
yeah, I wanted the stitchy stuff, but like when I saw that was on the
start.
table, I even told mom, I'm like, even if I don't win the cross stitch stuff, if I win the blanket, it will be worth
Mhm.
it.
There were a couple great things. I put a lot of tickets in the Fox and Rabbit fabric, but that's okay.
She still lost.
Because it all went to a wonderful cause, all of the, money. So I was good with that. But I was excited that Michael won that, and the gals were watching our tickets for us while we were gone. But we came back and got to stitch, I don't know, about 6 hours down there before, I think we stitched till midnight. And we talked to Gary and Ronnie, who were very worried about Michael because he was not feeling well. And a couple other people in the room were very concerned, which I just want to thank all of you for that. Not meeting Michael before and just really appreciate your concern and the couple prayers that went up while we were there. So thank you so much. The Stitchy community is amazing when
Means
it
more
comes
than
to
you
that.
know,
And I
guys.
had several people came up to me, how's he doing? I'm like, he's upstairs rusty, and Grace really trying to help us to so we didn't have to go to the ER. But hopefully, but anyway, he's all better now. Good. He
And
drove
it
most of
turned
the
out
way
to
home.
be a
So
sinus infection, and
ear
then I had an ear
infection.
infection in both ears.
Yeah. So it was
It was
just
a
all here and he
doozy.
needed medical help to get it all cleared out. So anyway, enough of that. So then on Saturday was more raffle drawings and they gave away project bag. Oh, it was just wonderful. And they gave us a swag bag, which I'm sure everybody has already seen out here on Flosstube. I'm not going to go over all that again, but thank you so much, Ronnie and Gary, for everything. I mean, the immense amount of work that you both do for the stitching community. Thank you so much. We had a great time. Can't wait till next year.
It
Already
was an
counting down.
amazing first retreat, even though I was sick half
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. So Michael's first retreat. So I thought it would be fun to first he should tell you about a surprise that he got. And second, I think you should maybe say a few words about your first, even though you were sick, but when it got better, your thoughts on your first retreat.
I'll start with my thoughts on my retreat. Definitely like way beyond what I was expecting. Um,
Mhm,
the inclusiveness, like it's awesome. Being able to just go somewhere and enjoy your hobby with, you know, what was it, Mom? Like at least 100 other uh
mhm,
um fellow-minded people, and just knowing you're all doing the same hobby, but
right.
you're doing different projects and you're stitching a different kind of way than maybe the person next to you, and but it's all the same thing. It was so
Right.
cool. Um
Well, everyone has their own genre of stitching, and everybody
mhm.
uses something different, whether it's a hoop, a Q-snap, roll a frame. Hmm.
um and like seeing some of the variety of finishes that were on the brag table. It just was like
Hmm.
just anything you could think of, it was on that table.
It's
It was
beautiful.
awesome.
Yeah,
um
absolutely beautiful.
I would definitely say Gary, Ronnie. I know I was sick half of it, but your guys constant you know, asking how I was doing, and um seeing how I was, even with your busy weekend, meant a
Hmm.
lot to me, more than you know. Um, but I liked it so much. I told my mom, I said, we're going again next year.
Hmm. We're already registered. So they Anybody that was attending this year that was able to go next year, you had to fill out a form. It was in your little packet in our goodie bag. And so we had to get up really early, get in line, but no, that's all right. So we got in line and we're able to make it into next year's retreat. So super excited about that. Yes. So anything else before we move on to our stitching and our haul and all of our stitchy goodness?
So my mother went and did something.
Me.
I don't have too much from it in the bag at the moment, but this was the bag full of what she put in it.
Because
As everyone
if you all
knows,
follow us, you know we loves elephants.
I love
So my
elephants.
daughter-in-law helped me a little bit. Yes, she knew
She
all
got an
about it.
earful of it when I got back.
Oh, I'm sure she did. You didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay. So go on about your basket
Mom, like just a bunch of the stuff mom did in there. She got like two little boxes of like candies I really like. Um, she which this is one of my new
Ashley Rose
starts, but she got me the she got this and fully kitted it for me
from last year's retreat. Yep.
for last year's retreat. Because I really wanted to do it. Um, she oh, the other really cool thing she got me um was elephant shaped um I'm losing the word. They're not called ribbons, are they? Bobbins.
Oh,
That's the word I'm looking
oh,
for.
bobbins, the wooden bobbins.
Bobbins.
Yeah, that was really cool
Yeah,
that I found
she
those.
got me
Yeah.
these wooden bobbins, and they're literally the shape of an elephant.
They are.
The
Maybe
coolest
next week
freaking
you can
thing,
dig them
man.
out and show them. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was so
So
cool.
everything was
Um,
elephant themed for him.
and then she got me like an elephant needle minder. She got me an elephant shaped wax piece. Um,
Waxer.
she got me which I guess I'll be showing a little bit of my haul, but it kind of goes with this bag. She got me this project. It's all project out. Um, it is called Age is Irrelevant. It
It's the
is
bossy thread kits, where they come with everything. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
14 count Z Ziegart
Like
Zweigart
art,
Zweigart
July.
Zweigart
Okay. Yeah,
Ada
later.
um
You
with
can show that
with a speckled background.
Yep.
It's got the threads. Um,
Everything.
so I mean it's all ready to go. Um, let's see what else in here did you get me? Oh yeah. Um, did you give me this one?
Should be yep.
Yep, she got me that one.
And
Uh,
he should have like a scissor fob I found with his initial and an elephant. While he's
yeah,
looking,
that
I can
too.
kind of
I don't have
um
I took a bunch of stuff out of this
red
bag
card ring.
to make it my living room stitching bag.
Okay, that's right.
So I don't
So
have
we just
all of
kind of
it.
some goodies as a like first retreat basket, just some goodies for him to have fun with. So I think he had a good time with that. Which I know he did, and he ate all his goodies out of it like
And
immediately. So of
there's
course,
another one. It's got a truck
oh
on
yeah,
it.
got him that
I don't know
one.
where
Yep,
it's at. But mom got me this one. And
yep,
then
that's
what's really
Halloween.
cool, this is really cool. Look at the inside.
Yeah, it's
Makes your
really
eyes
cool.
do funny things.
Mm-hmm.
if you stare at
Yep.
it too
So got
long.
him thing. So got him. So he should be good, projects. So we should start seeing some new starts because I got him another elephant one that has like in a sunset, which was really pretty off like a D stash site somewhere.
I
I'm
think
like, oh
that's
my gosh, he was
I
that.
think that's in
So
my whole
for
packet.
him,
My
okay,
whole
your haul. Okay, we can yeah, you can show that during haul.
maybe.
Okay, so that was yep, his little surprise, which he's like a kid in a candy store when he was working on it, but he ate all his goodies out of it, so that's good. So, let's dig into our stitching now because I'm sure that we have babbled long enough. But again, thank you to Gary and Ronnie. Can't thank you enough for everything. We didn't make it to their store, which we really wanted to, but with logistics of having to drive another hour and a half, like what, southeast, then to have to add that back onto our 9-10 hour drive, we couldn't do it this time.
Well,
So
and
next
well,
time,
and you were stopping to see one of your high
oh
school
yes,
friends you
and then
hadn't
on our
seen since high
right,
school.
yes. So on our way up back up to Michigan or Michigan, up back to Indiana first. Um, we stopped in Decatur, Alabama to see my friend Kim from high school. I hadn't seen her in I won't tell you how long. And it was really fun. Michael stayed on the table with us, and I'm sure he was like, but we sat for about
I
an
just
hour and
played
a
on
half,
my
and I really
phone.
chat with Kim. So that was really fun, and it was good to see her. So then we trucked it back up, and just took some time getting up, and then I spent the night in Indiana, and then the next day I had to go to New York to the company that I work for. I had to go to the actual office because I work remotely. So I was there for 2 weeks. And then back here and just a lot going on. So anyway, like I've said already twice, it's time to dig in to stitching because, that's what you're really here for. So we have quite a bit.
Mom
So
could
let's
talk all day.
start with new starts. Michael, do you have new starts?
I do.
Great.
Oh, that's why. I forgot. One of my new starts is in that bag.
Oh, okay.
That's why I couldn't find it. Like I said, starting that Frankie come party with Frank. So this is what I have done so far. Started
Oh,
on.
that's good. It's a good start. Yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
start. Awesome.
That's the one I've kind of been working on lately. I really need to get back to Dad's project, but wanted to work on something different for a little while.
Yeah, and that's
Um,
really just straight stitching. There's not a whole lot. There's a lot of just like fill-in stitching on that one.
and
So
then
that's
and then I started this one at the retreat. This is what I worked on basically the majority of the retreat. Just
hmm
because one, I wasn't feeling well, so it was just easy just doing one color.
right. One color worked much better.
Um, it is called. I can't tell if it's called Eva Rosenstand or if it's called Clara Waver.
Eva
Um,
would be the designer.
okay. So
hmm
it's called Eva Rosenstand. Um, I personally am calling it Beautiful Shadows. And
You good on it, actually.
I say that because if you look at it, there's this spot in the middle that's all colorful. So it kind of makes me think, like beautiful shadows. So started on that. Um, I'm doing it 1/1 on 26 count. And let me let me
It's so funny.
big on this a little bit. So that is where I'm at.
Yeah, he even stitched in the car some on the way back. Yeah, I think it's coming out great. It looks wonderful. I love it. That is really nice. Great. Awesome.
And
Any other ones?
no.
Okay. So me, the only new start that I have is I'm starting ornaments for my family for Christmas who don't watch our video. So I can show it to you. So I'm making several of them. It's JBW Designs and it's called Mitten. And so I'm making several and I'm doing them in different colors. So I have some done in red. I'm going to do some blue because, Michigan blue and gold and some other colors. And one of my friends is loves purple, so I think I'll probably do it in purple. So this is what the mitten looks like. Isn't it cute?
Oh,
That's a little
that's
film.
cute.
Isn't it cute? And they're going pretty good. I have like six of them done. So that's what I've been working on. Yeah. So that's great. Oops, let me put this down there. Okay. So then, that's the only new start I had. Now we can go into, do you have any finishes? Do you have any finishes?
No.
I don't think you have any finishes, but I have a finish. So we did a style for each of our birthdays in 2023. And so Michael's was, here we are, back to elephants. You're going to see a theme with this. So his was Play with Elephants by Hello by Liz Matthews. But I didn't do all of it. And I did it in kind of my own way. I took color and cotton threads and I made my own. So now I need to find something to um, um, finish it with. So here is what his looks like. I hope you can see
Oh,
it because it's
that
like,
turned out awesome.
yeah. So I'm going to get that to a finisher and I think we're going to make it into a drum. So I think that will be fun. So he'll have to wait and see how that turns out
Oh,
this year.
thinking about it.
So
So you were working on that while we were at the retreat.
yes, I finished that at the retreat. So then
So,
from there,
so
yes,
as everyone knows from our live that we did the first day we were there, we were gonna challenge each other.
yes. Oh, how many stitches we could get done? Yeah.
Mom beat me by like 200.
Now we have to say that he was sick. So I gave him some stitches to add to his so
And I
that,
still lost.
but I still won. So, yeah, so from there, I decided since I was at the Garon retreat, I wanted to work on one of the Garon Christmas boxes because I have all the Halloweens done, but I'm behind in Christmas. So, and speaking of that, make sure that you check out their Halloween box and get on their website because I think that their pre-orders are due October 15th. And this one is going to be amazing for this year. I can't wait. So, I picked up the 2022 Christmas, which was by Karen by Rosewood Manor. She did this for the guys, and it's going to be the whole Santa Claus, and you can also do some pillows. I haven't done the pillows yet, but I've got Santa started. I think he looks pretty good. He look good. The ho-ho-hos and
Getting a lot done on it, Mom.
yeah, so I got all of that done um at the retreat. So super excited. That's hopefully on a roll. So those are the only whips that I had because like I said, I've got the model stitch going too, and I'm making all my ornaments. So I have about six more of those to make. And that should get me through. And then yeah. And I need to get them finished. So I really want to get them done pretty quickly. Okay, so now while I've been gone for several weeks, I belong to a couple Fabric of the Month clubs. So I wanted to show those to you real quick. probably have already seen a lot of them with some other floss tubers. So I didn't take them out of the packages. I'm sorry. Hope you don't mind. But it would just be easier for me to show them sort of that way right now. So I belong to Fox and Rabbit through Grand Stitchery. And so I have August and September. And August was Mermaid Shimmer. I cannot wait to use this on a nautical beach um pattern. So I gotta find one. So I don't know, can you see that, Michael? Maybe I will.
Now there's a lot of glare on it.
Yeah. Okay, so what's this thing? Can you see? It's kind of like
Yeah,
a
it's not
tealy
helping.
color.
It's like I can tell it's kind of
Okay,
bluish, but I can't get like a good look at
how
it.
about this one?
Nah, same.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna have to hold these for next month because I don't want to take them out and people wearing earbuds and all that. So then I also got a couple new ones from um Millennial Fabric. Um, so this is her August and it was called Peach Cobbler. I thought that one was really cute.
Well, it's cute.
So
I like that
that one will
color.
be a really fun one to do. And then then her and Nathan put out a couple new colors. So I had to get a couple, I wanted to try those. So this one is called Chickadee 18 count. And most of my fabric is 18 count or 32, 36 linen. And can you see the little bit of modeling on there? Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
It's really pretty. So I got that one. And then I think, Michael, you are going to like this one. This one is called Whisper. And this would be perfect for Halloween.
Oh my.
Yeah, isn't that one really nice?
I love
And
it.
I thought Michael will love that one, but it's mine. So,
How dare
and
you?
then huh?
How
You can go to
dare you?
the website and get it. And then Color and Cotton and that's again 18 count. And this past month in September was Dandelion, and this is going to be great for like a sampler. Can you see
Oh, that's
that?
pretty.
Is that pretty? So super excited with that. Okay, I'll show you the other two Fox and Rabbit ones next week, and I'll take it out of the package for everybody. It's just I didn't want to crinkle everybody, you know. Um, so that was Fabric of the Month. So now we are going to go over our haul from the retreat because see, I have a small problem. See, I have a small problem, right? I have a very small problem. Okay, so the first thing that I want to go over, and Michael's probably got his ready too, is Ronnie had bags, lots of bags, and you know, they're my favorite.
I
So
got I got four of them.
that's right. Um, so anyway, I got a few of his bags. I love them. One of the reasons I love his bags so much are their Velcro close versus a zip. I do have some zip, but I'm so scared that my stuff is going to get caught in the zipper. And so I just love these. So I got another smaller one. I like to carry, like, isn't this one cute for spring? I picked this one up because I like to carry small ones like this when I'm traveling, like on the plane or traveling in a car and I'm working on like ornaments. Like we're traveling for Thanksgiving this year out to Arizona. And so I'll take two or three of these that have ornaments in them while I'm at the airport, in the airplane, waiting for a rental car, all that fun stuff. So I got that one. Then I got Mickey Mouse. Isn't it cute? Mickey and
Keep it
Minnie
going,
Mouse.
Mom. I will be right back.
Okay, and that's in the inside. And then look at the bunnies. Aren't the bunnies cute? I'm just saying, And then just a pretty simple. This has, I don't know if you can see it, but it's white, a white outline of bunnies in the inside. You can, yeah, I'm sorry, you can barely see that. Um, so that's a great one. And then I got a patriotic, which I have several of those too. And this one is the flag and then the red, white, and blue fabric. I thought that was perfect. Perfect match there. But really nice. Um, and then I was in, so I went in the annex, the first day you rush in, you get all these things. So I saw this bag of the Dalmatians, okay?
We had
Didn't
no
think much.
idea
Had no idea. I'm like,
when
doggies,
she opened
okay,
it.
I'm okay with doggies, but I'm like, just didn't like call to me. So the second day I went in, and Gary had opened the inside of the bag so that you could see it. Oh my gosh, that's a whole complete different thing. We have seen a
Cruella
lot.
de Vil, Cruella de Vil.
So I had to have that one. And I got my Q snap cover too. But it did not talk to me until Gary opened it and had this one open. So
Mom went, it's mine.
yes, it was mine.
Oh,
And
hey,
this
Mom,
last one that has,
would would Kayla's technically be considered a haul for me?
would what?
Would
I sorry, I
Kayla's
didn't hear you.
bags be considered a haul for me?
Yes, that is Hall because you got them
I will be
there.
back.
I thought I'll just keep going. So then here's this vintage pattern. So super cute too. So we go to retreats and we splurge and had a great time. Um, Loved the bags but the Dalmatian one didn't even think to like open and look at the inside when I was going through the bags and so that was super fun. Thank you again, Ronnie. That I had a great time. So while at the retreat, you know how retreats have a freebie table. And I brought stuff and put on the freebie table.
I took many things.
Yes, I had this big box. I brought it to Indiana first. Like, okay, Mike, you can go through it. Whatever you don't want, I'm gonna take to the freebie table. And if Gary and Ronnie want to use it in their store for freebies or whatever.
I I
Well,
didn't give her
it
much.
didn't get anywhere. I took it to Indiana, and Michael took 98% of it. So I just had this tiny little pile to bring, but it's okay. Um,
My
but
stash
at the
went.
freebie table,
My stash went. Whoop.
yeah, it sure did. So I just went over, kind of glanced at the freebie table, wasn't really sure, I try not to get things because I took stuff, that's the whole purpose. Well, a very nice stitcher put a primitive hairpiece from 2022 and it may have been in a box or something like a Christmas box. I don't know. I haven't investigated enough yet, but it's called Christmas Deer by the Primitive Hair. It came with fabric, 32 count fabric, and the thread. If you were watching this, dear Stitcher, thank you so much. I love the Primitive Hair, and it's called Christmas Deer. Isn't it
That
beautiful?
is beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. This is going on my 25 stitching. I'm just letting you know. So super excited about that. So before we get into our patterns and our fabric by Stephanie, do you want to show your bags you got?
Yeah. Um. So this is one of them, and I was given another one.
Oh yes, one of Stitchers at one of the tables won that.
Gracie, the
Thanks,
one that
Chrissy. Yeah, yeah.
tried to help
The
me
nurse
out.
was helping. Oh yeah.
She actually gave those to me.
Hmm.
So that was sweet of her.
Yep. Yeah, help. He says,
Um,
does he have a project bag stash? I'm like, he's building it. So she was very sweet to give that to him to help build his
let's see
stash.
here. Oh, that's in there. Okay. Um, actually,
Those came in
never
our
mind.
goodie bags. Yeah.
Yeah, this came with the bag. I forgot, Mom. I have one other new start.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Awesome. That means you have three more whip. That means you have three new whips.
Yeah.
I'm getting him there. Trust me. His lips will get much longer. Mm-hmm.
So,
Which chart is?
Mom
Oh,
has
yeah,
been
that's right. You did start
sending
that.
me
Yeah.
the.
Mhm. The calendar crates. Yep. January.
So, I'm
I
not.
forgot about that because you
I
worked
don't
on
know
that
how well
upstairs in the
you guys will be
room.
able to see this because I haven't put the rest of the stuff in the snowflake yet. But I started this little corner.
Yeah, that's pretty light, but you can kind of see like the outline of it. Yeah. hmm Yeah,
So,
you were
I
trying to work
started
on
that.
that upstairs a little bit. Awesome. Yay, you have three more whips. I'm so excited
And
for you.
I really liked this because if you look, it's that like opalescent
Well,
Ada,
yeah.
and I felt like for what the January one is, I feel like once
Yeah.
it's done,
hmm
it will look really, really good.
It will. It'll be really, really nice. Yes.
So
Great.
once I pulled this little one out, I was like, oh, wait, I have a hidden
Forgot
start
about that. I
here.
forgot. Because I think you started that upstairs, didn't you? In the
Yeah, I
room?
started that first night.
hmm Yeah.
I already showed that bag.
So
Did I
the
mention
bags that you got, the annex.
okay? Okay, so these are technically not my bags. I bought them, but they ain't for me. So, as everyone knows, I have talked. My wife loves Disney. So, we went in for the sneak peek, and I instantly saw these. And I told mom, I have to have them for Kayla. She says, what about you? I said, no. I said, I don't care if I don't get any bags. I said, Kayla's got to get these.
For her stuff.
So,
Yep.
here's the small version of this one. It's got the
Mhm.
different Disney villains on it.
Yep.
And then it's got a pretty design on the inside. And
Okay, hold it still for a second
Ronnie,
so it's not. There you
and
go.
then Ronnie signed every
Find
single
it.
one to her. So that was kind
Mhm.
of cool.
Yeah, he signed quite a few bags. He was going around with his marker and signing quite a few.
And then they had another version of the Disney villains.
hmm
So that was kind of cool. And this is what it looks like on the inside.
Yep.
So those are the
Very
small
nice.
versions. And then I got Kayla a medium version of this one
Mhm.
and a large one of this one.
I like that one. That one's cool.
So she had no idea.
She was really surprised when we walked in with them. So that was fun. Yes.
I said, "Here
Awesome.
you go."
Right. Yes.
She says, "She says these are stitching bags, aren't they yours?" I said, "No, they're for you."
So she can still put some of her. She does the plastic
Yeah.
canvas and some different things. So she can still use them for some of her
Well,
stuff.
and like the
Or you
bigger
can
ones,
always borrow them from her with her
or
permission.
or like the bigger ones. I mean, like if she's working on like a set season for like
hmm
like card making, she could slide some of her stuff in there.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. Yep. So on to the rest of the annex to fabric and some patterns. So Michael and I got some exclusives that oh no, I am missing an exclusive. Maybe it's in my other pile. Your Fox
Oh,
and
I
Rabbits
missed the
exclusive.
bag.
Okay, good, because I have to find something. Maybe it's over here in this
Someone
other
was
pile.
going around and
Oh,
didn't
no.
want this bag. So I took it.
Oh yeah.
It says
Do you
Christmas
have
won't be
the
Christmas without any presents.
oh no. Yes, that's really cute. Yeah, they were walking around just trying to get rid of some bags. Um, do you have Fox and Rabbits Halloween gal exclusive or with you? Or I'll have to show it next week because I must have put it away somewhere.
What is
So
it
I
called?
can show it next week. It's the I can't remember the exact name, but it's the Halloween gal, and I think a pumpkin with a cat sitting on top of it. I think that's right. I'll get it for next week. It'll be okay.
I don't
And
I
it's
don't
been
think I got
hummed.
that one.
Okay. So let's start
Oh,
with
you
a
said
few
are you
Fox and
talking
Rabbit.
about the one Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Let me see.
Is the one you're
Oh,
talking about?
no, not that one. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. I will get it next week. You've already probably seen it on some other floss tubes, but and I might have put it in my 2025 pile already because I'm starting to work on my 2025 plans. Okay, so from Stitchy Pros, I got Stitchy Witchy Bell Pull. Looks this one cute.
Well, if we're talking about Stitchy Pros, I'm showing
Yeah, so
mine.
what Stitchy Pros do you have? So this one says, after Twilight's embrace, witches weave spells with needles and lace. Isn't that great? Yeah, I think that one's really nice. Okay, so you show your Stitchy Pros.
As everyone knows, I love my coffee.
He does.
I love my coffee. Like, if this tells
Mhm.
you anything, me and Kayla went shopping last week. I not only got a 60 pack of K cups from Sam's Club, but we then we then used the weekly digital deal at Kroger, and I got 2 10 packs of the new holiday edition
Like your coffee for
K
sure.
cups.
Yeah. Okay.
That's 80 K cups.
Got it. All
Six
right.
different
Show us the
flavors.
pattern.
Okay.
Show us the
This
pattern.
is called
Get some really
Hocus
cute stuff there.
Pocus, which you want to know something even funnier? Here we go. I literally got this fabric from Stephanie, and it's called Hocus
Focus,
Pocus.
focus. Yeah. Yeah, that was really cute. Hmm.
Um, but it says Hocus Pocus. I need coffee to focus.
Focus. Yeah, isn't that adorable? When we saw that, I was like, oh yeah,
Right
that's
up my
Michael.
alley.
Yeah.
Right up
And
my
the fabric
alley.
was there and it all worked out great. Okay. So then did you get I don't know if you got this exclusive or not. It's called Once Upon a Midnight Dreary by Summer House Stitchwork. I thought this one was cute too. And Gary
Oh
showed it
yeah.
on his video on Friday and on their video. Yep. So this will be, I think, like a couple weekends, you could have this one done probably. And then here's kind of a close up of the back. Yeah, I really like that one too. Michael's got that one.
Okay,
Then
I gotta show one of my hauls real quick because it keeps tipping over my
okay,
bag.
okay.
One of
Oh
my new
yeah,
best
his
friends.
yeah. Aren't they wonderful? I
I
love them.
love
I love my
this.
owl. Yeah. Um, then Little
Mom didn't
Robin,
want it no more. Mom didn't want it no more, so she passed it on to
not
me.
the plug-in one. That's the plug-in. I got a battery operated now. So then Little Robin Designs had one called Wilding Hill Manor. Love
I have that
this
one
one is
too.
just so cute. I love the little doggy on it and the cat at the house. So this was an exclusive as well. Isn't that neat? And I have a fabric already for that one. And I'm not sure if Michael got that one, but because we got quite a few of the same thing. Yep, he got that one too. And then I got so then now this is the best. I love this one. So Erica Michael, so we all know, is famous for her strawberries. So she had one called A Frightful Assembly. And it's these little squares, they each had something. But look down here. You can even take them and make them into strawberries and pillows. But not only did they have the charts, they had the fabric pack.
She got all that. I just have got the
Michael and
fabric.
I, yeah. So there should be enough here that I think I can share that fabric with Michael. And
Oh,
I got
and I got the
the
buttons that
thread
come with it.
too. Yep. So you got the, oh yeah, the buttons are in the package.
Oh, mother,
So
I
we're all
forgot I
set
have
there to
another
start.
Stitchy Pros.
Oh, you do? Which one?
I got two.
Okay.
This one is called Frankenstein Sampler. I
Okay.
thought it looked cute, so I wanted to do it. And I haven't officially done a sampler before. Yeah, or I haven't started one yet. So I thought
So we're
this
gonna
was like a
do,
perfect
he's gonna
start.
do his first one. Mm-hmm.
It says,
Yes.
"Beware, for I am fearless, and therefore powerful."
Yep. That came out, that was in, I think, I didn't get that one. That was in Gary and Ronnie's, I think, first Halloween box, I believe, was that pattern.
It
They
says
can correct me if I'm
2022.
wrong, but I think yeah. I think that was the Halloween box I did not get that year.
But
I didn't
I
start.
thought it doesn't have a ton of different colors.
Mm-hmm.
It's not huge.
Yep. It's a
Um,
good, that's a good one to start with, is in a
what does it
sampler
say? I
form.
have to
Yeah.
open it up.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, it's got this is just showing for backstitch in the Smyrna
Frankenstein
cross.
probably got some back stitch. Yeah.
It's showing six colors.
Yep.
Um, but I mean, I
Got
think
it all.
there's more than that. But it doesn't look like it's going to be a ton of. It's going to be a lot of straight color stitching.
Yep.
So
Yep. Awesome. So
I'm
then,
thinking about possibly making that like a 2025 start.
mm, yes, I started working. We're going to be doing, we'll talk about that in plans and stuff, but we're going to be working on our 2025. So then I went by Stephanie's table and I said to myself, I'm getting no fabric this time. That didn't work. She had some wonderful
She
fabric.
lied to herself.
Yeah, 'cause I have so much fabric, but you can never have enough. What the heck? So I
You
got a
never know
few
what
from
you
her.
never know when it may come be useful.
Right. So this one I thought was really neat. And it's 16 count Ada, and it's called April Flowers.
Oh yeah, that one was
Isn't
pretty.
that cool? I just love it. Then this one is called the Juniper. And then this one is called Snowdrift. Isn't that a cool one? I really like that. Like the
And
background of the sky and the clouds. So I gotta find something really good for that one.
I
Then,
do have other
um,
hauls, but they're kind of buried at the moment. So I may over the next few videos kind
do
of
your other
just
haul.
roll them out.
I have a pile up here, but yeah. And then this is called Jupiter. But I thought I'd do a mirror on one of my mirrors. So as we were talking, so Michael helped me with this. As we were talking about the frightful assembly and the fabric, I got a 36 count linen called Enchanted to do it on.
Beautiful.
Isn't that just gorgeous? Because she requires 36 count Timberwolf, but I got this one. So I thought that went really, really well. So that is our haul from the retreat. I think we did
Not on
pretty
my
good.
haul.
Yeah, not all your haul. But anyway, that was really, really fun. Then I had so I haven't shown some charts and stuff I've gotten like over the last couple months. Then we had if anybody is familiar with the vintage stitcher Artie, she I believe this is how this works. She her business, she buys merchandise from shops that are going out of business and then will sell them. So I picked up a couple things from her, but mainly what I have to show now is from Needlework. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was Needlework Galleria, and you can put in pre-orders. So this time I worked with Nathan and Sarah with Millennial Fabrics, and for Needlework Galleria this time. Um, so I like to try to give every year, I try to give two or three shops love. And so this year, between Grunt and them, so had a good time. So I just want to show a few things that I picked up. Um, and a couple of these will probably not will be from Artie. So the one that I did get from Artie, as you know, patriotic, and I'm not sure if this is out of print or not, but it's Liberty Pin Drum and a Needleberry. And your dad loved it when I got it. He just thought that that was like the greatest.
That is pretty.
So yeah, that's really nice. Yeah.
It's
Um,
very striking. It really catches your eye.
yeah. So then from the Galleria, I picked up from the Heart Needle Art. It's a sampler, and I just thought that it was really simple and it's just really pretty. Isn't that one pretty?
That is pretty.
And there is a dog and cat on the bottom, but I think I'm going to change it to two cats
It
because I
it
have
almost
that.
has a it almost has like a simplistic elegance to it. Cause
Yeah,
not it doesn't have that like crazy fancy like different designs going through all of it. It's very simple, but
right,
it looks elegant at the same time.
right, yes. And so then I got from Twin Peaks Primitive. Oh, and you know what? I'm missing my Nancy Ross one. I think I might have put that in my 25 start pile already. But Twin Peaks Primitive, I love their stuff too. I have Thanksgiving Quaker. I had not seen anything like this, yet.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, so I had to have that. And then by Amy Brucken, these Santas are so cute. I think Michael will like them after I'm done stitching them.
Most
They're
definitely.
adorable. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Look at his little face. Isn't it cute? Um, so then my friend Becca, who is Sambry Stitches, I got her Thanksgiving, her little, what does she call it? Not a puzzle, but it's the Thanksgiving edition. Words to live by. Sorry, Becca. That cute. I like the little turkey. I have her patriotic one, and I think she has a Halloween one. And then I'm trying to collect the 12 Days of Christmas by Hello by Liz Matthews. I'm missing several. I'm gonna need to get them. But this was the 11th day. I just think I love the tree idea. I think that's so neat. That's gonna be fun. And the last one was Lola Crow. I have this just struck me. I do like how, how the fall and Halloween and Christmas are is the favorite time of year. But I got this one, and it's called the Ghostly Ball. Isn't that neat? I mean, it's just so different. And the colors and the dresses and everything were wonderful. So, um, then Primrose Cottage. I'm not sure how many of you belong to their um their website and you've signed up like for their newsletter because they're a quilting and cross stitch. So I'm signed up for their newsletter. So every Friday you get a free pattern, whether it's stitching or it's like a small quilt pattern, like a table runner or something. Or if you wanted to make it into, a bigger item, you could. So this, I think Friday before, no, can't remember if it's this past Friday or a week ago Friday. Lindsay put out one that was booze, hisses, and cross stitches. And it's a free pattern. You can sign up to their newsletter and you'll get it in your
The
email.
the
Isn't
greatest
that
thing I
adorable?
love on that pattern is the little um carved pumpkin
This
hanging
one?
from the scissors.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that adorable? Yeah, I mean, it's just so cute. Absolutely so cute. So, yeah. So there we go. That was my other haul over the last couple of months. Yeah. So,
Ready for mine?
now that we're back and trying to get like back on track here. Yes, and can't wait to see what else you have.
I don't know if you got this one, Mom. It was on the exclusives table. You might have showed it while I was grabbing bags. Are you
Maybe.
afraid of the dark?
Oh, yep. I didn't get
Um,
that one. Yeah.
you did?
No, I did not get that
You
one.
didn't.
Mm-mm.
I got because I thought it was kind of cool. Very Halloweeny. As everyone
Oh,
knows, my wife loves Halloween decorations.
yep.
She loves Halloween in
She's
general.
decorated. Yeah.
Um, so as Mom was talking, there was a free table. This was fully kitted except for I think fabric. No, it's a printed fabric. Um, but it's called Reflecting Mallards.
Yep. That was cute.
Full
Yeah.
coverage. Um, as everyone knows, I like my full coverages. Um, and this was on the free table. I'm huge into history. Um, this is I'm guessing the design company is Satsuma Street by a
Correct. So
Jody
Satsuma
Rice.
Street is
It's
is your
called
designer Jill.
it's called Athena.
Yep. Yeah, Satsuma Street's got some really neat designs. You should go out and look at their website. Yeah. They've got some really neat things.
And then these two came in the elephant bag that Mom got me. Um again, elephants.
There's the
Um
theme.
this one is this one is called Serengeti, where life evolves to paint God's earth. Elephant. The Serengeti series is a series of carefully detailed publications designed by award-winning designer Ronnie Rowe. For many years, Ronnie Rowe designs have been recognized throughout the needlework industry for elegance in detail and quality presentation. So this is
Yeah, I don't. Hmm.
Serengeti.
That's the one I was talking about earlier. This got kind of like the sunset background. Yeah.
And then Mom knows I have had my eye on this one for a while. Um,
Really?
my mom just loves me that much. This one is from Shiny Suns Cross Stitching. Called Monet's Japanese Bridge. It is
Oh,
absolutely
yes. Yeah,
stunning.
I saw that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I thought he really liked that. Plus, it's full coverage, but it's beautiful, the water and the bridge. And yeah, I think he'll love that one. And it's like skinny. So it's like a skinny, it's long, more like
Yeah.
a banner. Mhm.
And then like Mom already showed, I got the Frightful Assembly as well.
Maybe we should do that as a stitch along in 25.
That would be kind of cool. We could do, yeah, we should do that.
Want to do that as a stitch along? Yeah, we should do that. I'll make a
Take
note.
note, everybody. Take note.
Who else wants to do that with us? Whoever has it.
Um, this one is a Dirty Annie design. It's called Alibi. Um, I
Oh yeah,
got this.
yeah. You got that at the retreat, right?
I got this one to make for my eldest sister-in-law because this is like right up her alley. It says, "I've got a shovel and an alibi," and
Yeah.
it's this Victorian lady holding a shovel. I was like, I gotta
Somebody,
make that for Amber.
somebody I saw recently in the last few days is doing that as a stitch along. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Okay, great. I made a note. We're gonna do that as a stitch along in 2025. So I hope anybody would like to join us. I'll get a
Um,
hashtag and all that done later.
and then I got this one because like I love like undead stuff. This is another Dirty Annie's. Um,
Thanks.
mm, what's it called? Maybe this is what it's called. Um, Capuchin Crypt, and it says, "What you are now, we once were. What we are now, you shall be."
What were you trying to pronounce? Oh,
The
yes.
the name. I don't know if you can
Oh,
see it.
I can't. No. That's okay. Oh, Kim- crypt is the one where, okay. Yeah. I can barely
It's
see it,
something
but yeah.
crypt.
Yeah. Crypt. Yeah.
Um, but
That
no,
one's neat
I
too. I knew that
I
was right
thought it
up
was
your
I thought it
alley.
was really cool. Yeah.
Hmm. Yep.
Um, and then this one I actually got signed. It's a fox and rabbit. Um,
Yes.
I got it signed by Karen and Bren. Um, and they actually signed it to me and Kayla both.
Hmm.
Says, "Dear Michael and Kayla, happy stitching."
Hmm.
This is they come out at night. Um, and Kayla loves insects and she loves like a lot of like the nighttime stuff. So I thought it would be a perfect project to do for her that we can hang up as a decoration.
The moth. Yeah. You'll have to let Karen and Bren know how you're doing when you start stitching it.
Yeah, they already told me.
Yes,
They
I'm
said
sure they
they
did.
said it's a requirement.
Yep, yep. So that's all.
That
Wait,
that that I could
wait a
get a
bit.
hold of on short notice.
So yeah, and I also had Karen and Brent sign my pattern, which is Brenda's sampler. Um, so Brenda from Brenda and the Serial Stitcher, Brenda and Laura. And I already have that one in my 2025. I have quite a few in my 2025, so I'm going to be starting quite a few things next year. Um, so that brings us to, if you're still with us, that brings us to plans for the next week. Get back to our weekly recording next Sunday. So this week will be, I'm divvying up my time between my model stitch and my mitten ornaments. Like I said, I think I'm on six, so I have five more after the one I'm working on, and then I'm going to send them off for finishing. Um, and then I'll be working on those this week along with the model stitch. Um, and Michael, what will you be working on this week?
Um, I probably I've kind of been enjoying it. Um, I'm probably going to work on um I might work a little bit on Frankie's hand. That's what I'm calling
Oh,
it.
yeah,
I know it's
yeah, because it's
I know it's called Come Party with Frank, but I'm calling it Frankie's hand. Um, and then I'm probably gonna work on Beautiful Shadows.
Beautiful Shadows. Which one is that?
That's that Russian one, the mostly
Oh,
black.
the black monochromatic. Okay.
The one I
Um,
kind of renamed myself because
mhm,
there's not a like a real like distinctive name
name.
for
Yeah.
the design.
Okay. Yeah, that one, and I think that's going to go along pretty quickly for you, just having the one color. Well, great. So some things that are upcoming for us that we want to do some videos on is I'm working on my 2025 plans, and some of my stuff is still packed.
Already,
We're
it's
waiting.
only October.
I know it's only October, but we have to prep. So I need to pull fabric and thread. You have to prep.
But
Place
I'm
my
in
fabric and my
retail.
pattern. I know. So,
You're
well,
killing
if
me.
you pull one
Bones,
pattern a night,
killing
you'll
me.
be good. So I thought maybe at like the first part of December, we'll do our 2025 plans. Um,
That's what
there
she
was so much going on this year. I wanted to do the 24 and 24, which was new starts. I failed terribly at that because of all that we had going
crash and
on,
burn.
moving and buying a house. I mean, just everything. And getting here and having to deal with some things, personal things with our moms as well. Yeah,
Crash.
so I think I did three. So next year I want to do 25 and 25. It's doable. Two a month. I mean, two new projects a month. I think it's very doable, although I really want to do more than
You
just
said
25.
that
But I'm
this
going to
year.
get to 25 next year. Oh, did I say this year? No, I mean next year. So
No,
2025,
what I'm saying is when we were planning for 24, you said the same
I
thing.
know, same thing. But 25 will be much calmer because I'm already moved. And just a lot of, things going, things have
But
calmed down
it
since
doesn't
we're up
work
here
out because you're
together.
like, I'll do two every month. Well, that doesn't work out because you still
I
only get to
know.
24. So what
Yeah.
month are you doing three?
Um, Probably January. I think I'm gonna do three in January. Now you have to remember, they don't have to be big projects. They could just be something little. Because I have several Primrose Cottage I'd like to do next year that are small, like ornament size. I could do three of those in a month. I could start three of those. I might finish them too. Who knows? So that's what I would like to do is 25 and 25. Although at the rate I'm going with my pile for 25, I think I have more than that. I'm not sure how many, but I think I have more than that. Um, And then I also put together, I have like a little bag that's my doctor appointments, air travel bag where they're just like some ornaments and, some small things. I always keep at least 5 to 10 things in that bag so that I can use in when we're traveling in the car, whatever. And I think people do that too, besides me. So same at that. And then thought in January, the 1st of January, Michael and I would do a whip parade because by then my craft room will be unpacked. I'm waiting for a piece of furniture. Um, we got this beautiful Amish dresser that's going to go in our bedroom, and those two, what my dressers that are in my bedroom are going in my craft room. I'm going to be all organized. I'm so excited. I'm going to put fabric in there, and oh, I can't wait. It's going to be so fun. I can't wait to start recording from my craft room because I'm in my office currently. So at that, and then I thought, well, should we join WIPGO in 25? I gave WIPGO a break in 24. Okay. Because I failed
Let's
at
give
that
it a
in
go.
23 again. I missed a couple. But this time I'm thinking, people put all different things on their WIPGO. I'm thinking about taking my very large projects that I've been working on for a few years and putting them in like 3 times. Do you know what I
That's what I
mean?
was thinking about
So
doing.
that I have 3 months of, you know, um, what's it called? Yeah.
I'm thinking
So
about
then I,
instead of this time around, me having ones like I want, like ones that I want to start, and it gives me a reason to start them. I think I'm gonna do like all the ones that like I'm doing for I actually am doing for people that I want to give them to, or like
this,
my
yeah,
really
that's a
big
great idea.
projects that I'm already in the middle
Yeah.
of. I think I'm
Yep.
gonna put only those on there.
And that's a great idea too. I really like that. And my free
And
space, I don't know what I'm gonna do in the free space, but yeah.
I thought maybe while doing that, what I might do is fill in my WhipGo board, and then fill it back in, but in the opposite order,
Hmm.
right? But still have the same numbers in the same spots. So I have two
Excuse me.
WhipGo boards going, but it allows me to hopefully get more done on my bigger projects.
That's 4 projects a month.
Not
So they call
necessarily.
2 numbers. Well, if they call the numbers, it's the same projects, you're okay. But if so, say the 2 numbers is 2 projects on each board, that's 4 projects a month. That
Well,
might be a little over.
well well the way I was gonna do is I was gonna do it by hours I stitch on it.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah.
Either that or do it by stitches. So like
Well, what I was thinking is because I've heard some floss tubers that do whip go, they'll take one project and work it from like the first to the 15th. And the second project, they'll work on it from the 16th to the 30th, in between other projects they're starting and they're working on. And I thought, well, that's a great idea because, if one day you can only put an hour in, but the next day, say the next day is a Saturday and you can put 3 hours in, I think that's a good idea too.
or what I was thinking about possibly doing because I'm getting to a point now like I can move through some stitches if I sit down and like go at it. Um
Yeah, I mean,
so
you have the time.
so I was thinking about doing it this way.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about making a square for 500 stitches,
Yeah.
1,000 stitches, 2,500 stitches, and 5,000 stitches
Mm-hmm.
was possibly one of my ideas. I was thinking maybe like maybe do that on one of the boards and then do maybe hours on the other.
You could just make it so that it's realistic, especially for you. You don't want to make it so that it's so hard to accomplish your goal. And that's what I did the first year I did WIPGO. I made these high goals. I'm gonna finish, so, I'm like, yeah, it didn't work out very well. So that's why, so I
I
did
just got
WIPGO for 2 years.
behind.
That's why I took this year
It
off.
wasn't really that I
Now,
couldn't meet
like,
them. I just got behind.
yeah. So yeah. And then what about your two groups? Are you going to be updating your groups? I need to update that too. The
Yes.
75,000, is it 75,000
I
group?
I just had a very crazy. I did really good at the beginning of the year, but then it was like once like summer hit,
This summer was
um,
kind of not,
I
yeah.
I became team lead. Mom was moving, so her and I
Think
were logisticking things. Um, and then we had some stuff going on in the summer. Uh, and we've had
So you want to take like the month of October and just catch up those two groups? And like at the end of October, kind of give us an idea where we're at.
what I was thinking. Um, I know everyone would
Because
like
I
caught
need to
up.
post in those. I haven't yet in a couple months, like 4 months.
So what I was thinking about doing is putting a big announcement post in each of them. Um, and like I will post an update in my 75K challenge because that's a little different. But the 24 and 24, I think I'm going to um just announce in the group like, hey, the year kind of got away from me. I had multiple life related things come up.
That's
Um, and we're gonna start anew in January as and I'll rename the group
and
um
yeah,
as
everybody has going on in their lives. So
um
yeah,
and
that sounds good.
my plan was to do it as the 25 and 25 um and then every year and then each next year I'm just going to keep it at 25.
Okay. All
So
right.
because I feel like
So
because I
yeah,
feel like
that would be great.
25 is a good number to like
Yeah, you get too much, you get too high, that's not something that people can reach. You
accomplish.
want goals people can reach, not goals people can't reach. Do you know what I mean? So you want things that it's fun for everybody and it's not
But
um
I'm thinking like though like maybe like in the future like if we start getting more people and it's like we're blowing the months like out of the
oh yeah,
water,
if you get a bunch of people, you really could. Yeah. Yeah.
then
Yeah.
maybe
That
like
happens.
maybe the next year bump it up. But at the moment
Right.
I think once 25 hits, I'm gonna leave it at 25 until it gets to a point where it's like, oh hey, like the group is stitching 100,000 stitches a month. Like
Right.
I gotta bump it up.
Mhm. Yep. Okay, that works. So I think in closing, we appreciate everybody that's watching or following us. Thank you so much. As you can tell, we had quite a bit to go over and to share with everybody. And so I know I'll be traveling in November. We're going to Arizona for Thanksgiving, and I'm going to go to hopefully I can get into the needlework attic. Um, I sent a message to them to see if they would be open that week. I'm not sure they're going to be open that Friday. If they are, I'm hoping I can go take a quick look because I fly Saturday to Saturday. So Saturday wouldn't work because my flight is like 6 in the morning. Yikes. All right, so I think we've covered everything. Appreciate everybody, and we will see you all next Sunday. This will probably go up on Monday, so you'll be able to see it tomorrow. And like I said, if you have any questions, any comments, go ahead and leave them below. And Michael and I will get working on our 2025 things that we'll be so happy to share with
We
you.
love answering any
Um,
questions you guys have. It
yeah,
brings joy to us.
yeah. So yeah, so definitely let us know, subscribe, ring the little bell. That way when our
One more.
video comes up, you
One
know
more.
that um um it comes up so you can give a listen. Like you said, Michael and I are just having a really good time and we thank all of you so much. So we will see you next day. Bye.